economist at Avitrade. Thank you so much for coming to speak to us today. What's your take on today's sell-off? What's going on here, and why is there such a strong correlation, really, between these oil prices and what we're seeing on the global stock markets?
Thanks ever so much for having me. I think this sentiment is confined by the cause of virality that we are experiencing over in China, because this weakness and abated growth has very much encompassed the entire market. And then, on the other hand, we have this rout in oil markets. Now, we have been very vocal when it comes to oil market. We have said only a few days, or at the start of this month, that oil could be dropping below $30, and now we are below $30. But there's only so much blood you can draw out of this trade, because this is one of the most faddish and crowded trade. If you remember correct, back in December or back in 2015, the most crowded trade was your euro dollar, and now it is your crude oil. Everyone wants to go short, no one wants to buy it. Although now is the time, if you wanted to build your long positions with a perspective of 5 years or 3 years, I think now is the time for you to come and embark on this trade. Because I think what we are really comprehending right now is within a space of 3 to 4 months, you could perhaps see a bottom forming for crude oil.
Well, let's keep looking to the future a little bit. We've seen, as we said, this very difficult start to the trading year. Do you think this is likely to continue? Are we in for a rocky few months?
I think you have to fasten your seatbelts, because it's entirely dependent on the two divergence policies. Because Federal Reserve, they're incrementing the interest rates, and then we look at the ECB. They are still on the path of easing monetary policy. So these central banks, they have to be very acute in order to provide the abutment. So if they are going to come into the market, they're going to say anything, they're not going to make any noise. First of all, traders have to filter that noise. What noise is coming from what part of the central bank? But again, these trading sessions, I think, going to be a lot more rocky, a lot more bumpy. But do not mix this with what happened back in 2008, because I think this is going to be a very healthy correction, and then we're just rubbing our hands for this.
Well, we've seen this sort of dramatic impact that the oil rout has been having on the global markets. From a policy perspective, how should central banks and governments that are seeing their economies battered, how should they react?
Yes, I think with respect to central governments, Saudi Arabia has made a big statement. What they have said is, if you are the king of the ring, you want to do it in a signature style. And now, even though their own foreign reserves are depleting, and they cannot stand reserves are depleting, and they cannot stand
in Pakistan,
their fall in oil prices,
yet
now they're
the
thinking
people
of doing
understand
another
democracy.
IPO for the biggest oil
They understand what
company on
democracy
the
is
planet.
compared to other countries,
Just to
because
fight
we have a
this
democratic
battle.
culture.
So they are the biggest
and this
contestant
whole
within
these
this
last 3
arena.
years with the
And I think,
independent
with
TV,
respect to that,
it has
we
made
could
even a
see
bigger
lot more
change. People
bankruptcies
understand the
within
issues
the next
now much better.
5 to 6
And so,
months.
in my opinion,
but perhaps a bottom would be forming, which would
military
pretty much
dictatorship,
give
whatever
it a
happens,
bit breathing
is never the
room
answer. Look,
for
here's
central
someone
banks who
who
are
was
very
conned
much
by Musharraf for
concerned
2.5
about
years.
the
I
inflation.
supported him.
Now let's
I
turn
really
specifically
thought,
to the
you know,
European
someone
Central
who could
Bank.
fake
You
sincerity
were here with us
like
at
he does
France24
is brilliant
last
at that.
December, and you said that you
I
thought
fell for
the
it.
ECB would
And for
in fact
2.5 years, we
announce some
thought,
new
you know,
stimulus,
the
but not
man was
quite
really
enough,
had
not
got
quite
rid
enough
of
to
sham
satisfy the
democracy
markets.
and was going to
The
bring
ECB is set to
genuine
hold its
democracy,
first
quote
policy
unquote.
meeting
This
of
is what he said.
2016 tomorrow
And in
on
the end,
Thursday. What are you expecting there, and are you indeed expecting
it's
any
not the
stimulus
fault of
throughout
generals.
2016?
It's the
Yes, you correctly
institution
point
which they
that
come
in
out of.
December
They just don't have the
2015,
vision
we
to run
said,
a
yes, do
country.
you expect
They're
some
not
stimulus, but
equipped
it's not
to
going
deal
to
with
be really
normal human
value
beings.
if you are
They
thinking
don't
of
understand
enormous stimulus,
debate
because
and consensus and
economic
stuff.
data wasn't really
And then,
warranting
and
for
so
that.
to, as
But
Churchill
now,
once said,
Mario Draghi's
war
efforts
is too
are
serious a business for
thrusted
generals. I really believe that they're not equipped to make these decisions. They're just told they should be given, you know, projects. Okay, you know, go capture that hill. But when you tell them to run the country,
for tomorrow, we
it
don't
doesn't work.
expect anything. What we are expecting,
The watershed
more fireworks coming
of
in
relationship
March.
between people
Coming
to
into
people,
March,
India
we
and
will have
Pakistan,
a
the people of
fresh
Pakistan and people of India.
forecast
I
by
think
the
was
ECB.
was
That would be
Kargil,
inflation,
the
and then
Kargil
there would be a
misadventure.
growth as well.
And
Be
followed
just enough
after
gunpowder
that
in the
when
guns
there was a
to
bombing in the
battle any
parliament
kind of a headwinds that they will
in
have.
Delhi.
Naeem Aslam of Avitrade.
I think
Thanks
after
so much
that I
for coming
noticed a
and speaking to
huge
us here
change
on
take
France
place.
24.
A sort of
Now, that slump in oil
realization
prices has also
amongst the people in the subcontinent